Hi everyone, welcome to the new episode of Peter's English Podcast. This episode is about World War II, and we can start right now. The politics in the 30s were very difficult. In the east was Soviet Union. It was a communist state. And the leader was Stalin. In the Italy was a fascist state led by Mussolini, and the free democratic state where the UK, France, Czechoslovakia, Poland, and the situation was in the Europe was creating after the end of the World War One, and but after the world crash in 1929 in the Germany had the most power, and NSDAP led by Adolf Hitler. It was a Nazi ideology, political group with Nazi ideology, and Adolf Hitler as a dictator of Nazi Germany. That Nazi regime controlled everything and everyone. In that every aspect of the life was under the control of propaganda, and it was everything what was under control. Every media was under control. In this Nazi state, Adolf Hitler with his NSDAP wanted to have every German state, every state in that was a German language. Every German state they wanted to have under this control. The first part was Saarland. Saarland was the region that was under the control of Saarland was under the control of France, and the army of the Nazi Germany went to Saarland, and then it was under the control of Nazi Germany. The next step of Adolf Hitler was adding Austria to the Nazi Germany, and it was successful thanks to the politics of the UK and France. And the next step was adding Sudeten in Czechoslovakia to the Nazi Germany, because Adolf Hitler was telling that he wanted to have had under the control every German from all state in the Europe, and democratic states agreed because they didn't want to fight in the next war with Nazi Germany, and Sudeten was under the control of Germany, but it wasn't the end of this bad political situation, because Germany attacked Poland with his army, and Poland didn't have any chance to win, and Poland lost this battle, and Poland was under the control of Nazi Germany. France with the UK started the war with Nazi Germany, but at first they were preparing for the war, and the war between France it started, and the war started between France and the UK against Nazi Germany. Nazi Germany attacked Belgium, Netherlands, and thanks to the forest in Ardennes, they attacked France, and thanks to the blitzkrieg tactic, that was a tactic that with their army went very quickly to the victory, because the enemy didn't have any chance to prepare for the defense of for the defense. Countries didn't have any chance to prepare themselves for the winning of this battle, and every country lost. And this was the truth with the France, because France lost the war, and Nazi Germany was in the Paris. Adolf Hitler was in the Paris, and it was terrible. France lost, and the north part of France was under the control of Nazi Germany, and the south part of France was Nazi puppet state. Then in Czechoslovakia was situation very bad too, because Sudeten was under the control of Nazi. Czechia was under the control. The Nazi was protectorate state, and Slovakia was independent, but puppet Nazi state. In that were the same laws against Jews, and it was the same totalitarian state with in that Gestapo and Nazi regime control every aspect of the life, everything and everyone. And the last part of my this episode is about Dunkirk. It was thanks to after the losing the battle about France, 300,000 French and the UK soldiers returned back to the UK, and it was very important because 300,000 soldiers can be used in the next war. And yes, of course, we cannot forget about the Battle of the Britain. It was the war in the sky, because Luftwaffe, that was the army of the planes from Nazi Germany, attacked British RAF, and British RAF won the battle, and Adolf Hitler wanted stopped the thinking that he could fight again, that he could win against Great Britain, and he wanted to go on the east. But this is in the next episode. I'm going to tell you bye bye.